Hey, everybody.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys today?
Well, so far it's going pretty well over here. How about there?
Yeah, I mean, yesterday was Friday, ended work, and then played Halo for several rounds, and then went to bed and got ready for this. Not to mention the 3 hours that we troubleshooted for our show.
Yes, yes. And I got up a little bit early this morning, let our chickens out, fed my child breakfast, in hopes that all went well.
How many eggs did you get from your chickens?
Zero eggs. We have zero
Zero?
eggs. Currently, this investment is continuously costing me money.
Oh no.
So
Are
originally
they?
we started off with 7 chickens, and one day I went outside and one chicken was missing, and there was a whole stream of feathers through our yard. And I told my husband, I was like, "Man, something got one of our chickens." He
Oh
was
my
like, "No
gosh.
way." And I was like, "Yep." And so he jumps out of bed and goes to investigate because he knows it's going to be traumatizing for our daughter. He's like, "You've
Yeah,
got to be fucking shitting me right now." Like, no, dude, I'm
that's.
serious. Dead chicken. Now we have 6 chickens. And the only person they like is my little girl. I'm convinced. However, this week she bedazzled them, and they're all wearing little charms, so she can identify who is who and name them. But so far, only one has a name, and its name is Naomi. However, I feel like there's another chicken that should have a name like Roadrunner, because every time I go in there, it tries to chase me down. So
Hold on, real quick. I think. Not sure if people are in here.
I don't know why my mouth is moving. It's weird.
I'm still waking up. Like, I'm still drinking my coffee. So, hold on, real quick. For some reason, YouTube like put up a totally different link than what we posted last night. 1 second. I'm gonna double check this. There's always like issues, isn't there?
One day we're gonna get it like 100% completely worked out. But then if we ever done that, could we even call it the shit show?
It's what?
If we got it 100% worked out, could we even call it the shit show anymore?
Yeah, it would work out this way anyway, no matter how much prep we did. I mean, we had it pretty good last night, and then this morning it decided to not work. So that's fun. All right. So really confused where this is streaming because it gave me two different links. Hold on, let me send this to you because I don't think that the other stream, like the original link, is working.
Okay.
This is dumb. Sorry. Here and here. All right, I'll give you a minute to share that, and then we can get back to chit-chatting.
I'm a little slow. I'll take my emojis off. Okay. I think it is now.
One day we'll get this figured out, but not today.
Hey, but we made it online, and look how cute we look.
Yes, that's right.
Hey, we look halfway put together.
Right. At least virtually. In real life, I can't vouch for that. Oh man, so it's been so busy. Like, we haven't even really had a chance to talk to each other.
I know, it's been insane.
Like, anytime I think I had a moment to talk to you and maybe plan this next podcast, I got pulled into something else, or something else needed my attention, or some other shit just broke in my life.
I totally agree with that. Same here. Like, we've been talking about this since the last podcast, and it's just been like insane chaos. One
It
thing
has
right
been.
after the
And
other.
summer vacation has gone by so fast. I feel like we just got out, was it like end of May, early June? And then people were ordering their school uniforms at the end of June
I
to
have
get ready
not
for
done that.
to get ready for August. And I was like, wow, people are buying uniforms. Like, we just got out. And then I went to Target, I think at the end of June, and they had their back to school stuff, and it was like half cleared out already.
Oh, you know the benefit, like those little cheap leggings they have at Target. I buy those for my kids, and if you keep the receipt, you can return them if they get damaged.
Hmm.
Those Cat and Jack ones, they'll take them back. They'll exchange them for a new pair.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
So you
that
could just
policy.
like size up or something. Um,
Hold on, real quick. Someone's sending me a message. Hopefully.
Hopefully, it's no technical problems.
Okay. That's a great policy, though, especially now that we're in a recession, even though the government wants to deny that.
True, that is very much true. Yeah. So buy your kids clothes that keep the receipts, exchange them if the brand permits. If the brand permits, please check your local stores for further advice on this information. We are not here to give you financial advice. We're just telling you some things we have experienced.
I bet if you went and looked at like their
Specifically,
what
that Cat and Jack brand.
yeah. So I bet if you looked at their fine print on like the website, it'll say so that you can return it. Like, I've seen that floating around on our Facebook mom groups too.
Yes. Have you guys done anything exciting this summer?
No, not really. Like, we had planned on doing things like, hey, maybe we can go here, or go camping, or go visit friends and family. And honestly, it just hasn't happened. If anything, the only thing that we've done consistently was tighten our belts and just budget for the next few months, because to me personally, everything just feels so unstable, regardless of
Yeah.
what the government or the market says or looks like.
Yeah, like us, we were gonna go to like some amusement parks and do some things this summer, and then it's just been insane. Like, I hurt my back. My daughter's been going back and forth to appointments. It's just been a lot of stuff. So we did go to the beach for a few days. Um,
You went
me
where for a few days?
to the beach, like for a couple days. The kids and
Fun.
I, and they didn't have a pool at the place we were staying at, but Mama Josie figured it all out. I turned the water temperature down on the hot tub, so it was like
Mm-hmm.
so it was like bathtub temperature, and we made our own swimming pool.
Oh,
Yeah,
that works. I've never been a big fan of hot tubs.
so that's it was like a oversized hot tub, but we turned it into a swimming pool the time we were there. Oh, that brings me to the next point. Y'all remember on my previous uh, discussion when we were on our podcast, I was talking about the roaches at camp. So my daughter has this. My youngest daughter, she is 7. She has this new theory that roaches roam the world because, specifically at the beach, because while we were there on this little minication, the very last night we were there, My daughter was like, Mom, look, it's a roach. And I looked, and it was a freaking roach. So now we have came to the conclusion that from this point forward, if we go to the beach, I don't care where we're staying at, we will be carrying roach spray, okay? I can't live this life with the bugs. I just can't do it. Like, it's too much for me. Um, so we have planned a return trip to Jesus Camp for later on in this year. We will be going with minimum of 2 cans of roach spray, one for each end of our home that we'll be staying at.
Yeah, do they treat them before you guys go? Like, I would imagine that they.
I think they do. I think the problem is in this area, like everything that's close to the water, it's hard to keep roaches away. That and just so many people coming and going, they probably bring roaches from their house. So what I do when we come back is like I have to take everything out of my car, one little item at a time, to make sure that I don't have any creepy crawlies coming back with me.
Oh my
The whole
gosh.
process. I used to have a severe roach phobia. However, I have conquered that over the past year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, now I just don't want to be around them. Oh, we did do this. I don't know if you guys, well, y'all may there. I don't know. We went to a Bucky's gas station, and it was like a it was like a couple hours for us to get there. But Bucky's is like the biggest gas station ever. Um,
Did you
they
check out their beef jerky?
Yes, they have everything there. Everything. You can get a beaver swimsuit, a beaver towel, beaver flip flops, beaver throw cover. The beaver has made like he's gonna make bank off of his brand. Okay, I'm
Did
like,
you get a beaver swimsuit? That is such a funny way to say it.
no, I did not get a beaver swimsuit. I'll get to the swimsuit later in this about my swimsuit that I got from Amazon. I'll get to that later in today's podcast. But this beaver has everything branded. I don't know who came up with this idea, but they are making bank. Okay. And
I mean, it's a pretty nice like pit stop if I've ever seen one.
yeah, and you know, you
Probably
can like the checkout line can be super long and you get out way faster than Walmart.
like kind of like Chick-fil-A. They're like the
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A of gas stations, I think.
Like I would go back again. It was super cool. I liked it. It was a good experience. And then you can just get snacks for the road. They have fresh fruit, like if you want fresh fruit, or you can get Dippin' Dots if you want to be a little unhealthy. But that brisket sandwich, man, that thing is where it's at. Granted, it's like $9, $8, $9, but that brisket sandwich is off the chain. Okay, 10 out of 10 recommend. I know a lot of people are like, I'm not eating gas station food. Let me tell y'all, I'm not dead yet. I've been eating that stuff my whole life. It's not the greatest for you, but it's not going to kill you.
That's like Casey's Pizza. That's the gas station pizza that's really good and popular in the Midwest. It's actually really good. They have this taco pizza that I'd always get with my grandparents when I visited. And then in the morning, they would get a breakfast pizza. And I just remember the first time they got it, I was like, you got food from like the gas station? Like, are you guys okay? Do you need some financial assistance?
Yeah, like gas station food and food trucks. People are like, I'm not eating that stuff. I'm like, hey, y'all are missing out on life.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good if you go to the right places. Like there's a 7-Eleven like down the street from my house that has tacos, and I would not get tacos there. But Casey's Pizza, I would definitely eat there. And we have for a while. And no one has died, and the food is always tasty.
So, guys and ladies and gentlemen listening, if you have not ever eaten from a gas station, you should go to Bucky's. If you have a Bucky's. If you don't, I don't know about the 7-Eleven, but we have this thing here. It's called Hunt Brothers Pizza. It's pretty good.
Called what?
Hunt Brothers Pizza, and they like serve it in certain gas stations. You get that one.
Oh yeah, I've
it's
seen
like
one of those here too.
With that jalapeno peppers on it, that would be off the chain. So if you've never ate off a food truck or ate food from a gas station, you're missing out on a whole new level of life.
You really are.
I know my aunt was like, I'm not eating from a food truck. I'm like, the health department inspects them. Just
Oh
like,
God, food trucks are so good.
I'm like,
Like
it's
especially if they
actually
have like
probably
fried mac
cleaner.
and cheese.
We have one here. It has mac and cheese and turkey barbecue. It's off the chain. That one's off the chain.
That sounds delicious. Yeah, the 7-Elevens in Japan or something else, like the food there is delicious and cheap. Like when I went to visit my friend a few years ago, like the first time she took me there, she was like, "Just look at all this." And yeah, I was skeptical because it's a gas station or 7-Eleven, but the food is actually really fresh and really good and so reasonably priced. But that was pre-pandemic. I don't know what it's like now.
Yeah, that's how it was when we went to Bucky. I mean, the brisket was expensive, but it was like fresh cooked right then. Like they just chopped it up and put it on a sandwich and did it in a restaurant.
I think I lost your audio. Can you repeat that last part?
It's like I said when we went to Bucky's, it was like everything was like you watched them prepare it, and it was like all put together right there, and then it was good. 10 out of 10 would definitely try Bucky's again. Um, oh, we did go to the pool. We've been to the lake for this summer. I jumped in, eyelashes and all. Um, my 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 kids were like, I didn't know you could go in the 8 foot. I was like, well, now you know my secret. Mama can swim. Um, so we went to the lake. That was interesting. I got this new swimsuit off Amazon. Um, Usually I wear like a size large or extra large, but I read the reviews and everything, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go all out here and get like a 2X because I'm kind of busty up top. Um, well, I've worn it one time to the lake. One time.
Is that
I,
the black one?
yeah, it's the black one. It is the black one. Um, that's so I didn't wear the bottoms that go with it because the bottom that goes with it is actually a thong, and since it's like community pool and everything, it had to be family friendly. So I wore an alternative bottom with it. However, there are a lot of things in life that I trust more than the top to that swimsuit.
Like gas station food?
Yeah, like gas station food. um, Gas station food and well, that's all I'm going to say right now. I'm not going to get political, but there's a lot of things that I trust more than that swimsuit top. I've worn it one time. I also have it in white, and so my kids see me originally getting ready to put my bathing suit on. They're like, "Mom, please don't tell me you're wearing this." I said, I'm only wearing the top. I'm not wearing the bottom. They were scared I was going to wear the thong to the lake pool. But I didn't. I actually got that to wear around my house so that I could tan myself. But I saw the
Kids are so funny.
I saw the craziest thing online the other day. Do you know if anybody's tried this, please drop it in the comments. I want to see the reviews so I'll know if I should start doing this or not. And Chloe hasn't heard this yet, so she's gonna be like, "Oh God." Do you know that people are sunning their butthole? People are sunning their chocolate starfish for so many minutes.
Why?
Re-energizing their body. It is like the energy restoration of your body to sun your butthole.
Have you tried it?
No, but if anybody has, I want to hear the reviews. and if the reviews are good, if my neighbors see me outside with my legs in the air, sunning my butthole, it's going to be a whole new topic for another podcast.
Can you imagine getting a sunburn and then you have to poop?
Yeah, I know. Hey, Preparation H. Did you know that Preparation H actually will help get rid of sunburn?
I did not know that.
That's a true story. That is true. Maybe we should get sponsors. Preparation H, Amazon, Bucky's.
That's crazy. I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. We actually found a spot on my husband's shoulder and we're getting it checked out for skin cancer. We've been good about putting sunscreen on, but
I encourage anyone, especially as you get into adulthood, to go get yearly screenings of your body, skin cancer
Do
screening.
what?
Like as we start to get older, well, we're not old, we're still in our prime, Chloe. We're still in our
Mm,
prime. I encourage people to get yearly sun screenings of their body. It's these little
yeah.
things that look like little moles and stuff can easily
Yeah,
go
that's a good idea. Our
undetected.
body's changing and everything.
And especially for women, like your yearly pap smear and stuff. I know it's easy. We get busy like in the hustle and bustle of mom life and everything going on. It's so easy just to put those things off. But at the same time, it makes it easy for things like cancer, cervical cancer and stuff to go undetected. We're just not
Right. And
taking the time to do
those,
the things. Breast cancer, cervical cancer. I mean,
yeah.
there's
And
women in
those
their
things can
20s
really
getting
creep
breast
up
cancer.
on you too.
Yeah.
So it's a good reminder out there, moms, to remember to do your yearly annuals and checkups. It's important that we take care of ourselves so that we're here for our kids in the long run, even if they make us run away and hide sometimes.
Yes. I know myself personally, I'm like, if y'all don't leave me alone, I'm about to lose my shit. I know I can't be the only mom. Like, I know I'm not. At least I'm honest about it. Everybody else is like, oh, things are perfect over here. Okay, Mary Poppins. Because over here, they're definitely not. Me and my kids, we argue all the time. But when we go to Jesus camp, we're not going to argue. We're going to have a great time.
When you go to
Hopefully,
Jesus camp and what?
we're not going to argue. We're going to have an awesome trip. Um, I love it when we go there because we get out, we play soccer together, kickball, basketball. They didn't even know I could run. I'm like, heck yeah, I can run, but I'm not going to like be forced to run unless something's chasing me. However, we're here having a good time. But
Yeah.
now we're kind of switching gears a little. We hope to do something fun before school goes back, but if we don't, then we don't. We'll try. We have been to see movies. If you haven't been to see the new Top Gun, I got to tell you, it's pretty badass. Um, my husband and I went to see that, and then we went with the kids to see the Minion movie. I wasn't really a fan, really.
You went with the kids to see what?
The Minion movie.
The what movie?
The
Oh, the
Minions.
Minions movie.
Yeah, girl, I got an accent. Um,
No, it's just that you sound a little bit far away sometimes. It's not your
um.
accent at all.
So yeah, it kind of sucked. And one of the kids had to use the bathroom, so I went to take her, and then the other kid told me I missed the best part of the movie. I'm like, so the best part of the movie happened in the 5 minutes we were going to the bathroom.
How's your weight loss journey going?
I'm currently like holding steady. I am. I'm not currently trying to lose any more weight, but I don't want to gain any weight either.
Yeah.
I've never been like a super skinny woman. I mean, I could probably use to lose like 5 or 10 pounds. Um, but like I'm content being a plus size, big badass woman. Um,
I mean, I think you look great and you're like glowing. You have been glowing for a while.
like I think a lot of times women are self conscious when they're plus size. And I mean, I know women who aren't plus size. I mean, there's both ends of the spectrum there, but I've never been on the other end of the spectrum, so I can't speak for that because I've always been a bigger girl. But they need to know that they can be plus size baddies and it's okay to carry around a few extra pounds and you're still a smoking hot, sexy woman, you know?
Yeah,
Regardless
confidence
of your
is a
size.
skill.
Yeah. So, everybody's like, how do you do it? And I say, how do you do what? They're like, how do you just walk around here like that? I said, you walk in the room like you own that bitch. That's what you do. Every room you
Because
go
I
in.
am.
Because if you don't, people are just going to run you over and they're going to take
Mm-hmm.
advantage of you. And I'm still working on my book, guys. I haven't finished it yet because I've just had a lot of stuff going on.
Will
And
you
right,
will you write more when you guys go to Jesus camp, or is that more of a family thing?
I do intend on writing more. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I hope to write more before then, but like I think writing the book has helped me out a lot because I didn't realize before I started writing the book how much like pent up trauma, I guess you would call it, I had, especially uh, with mine and my mom's relationship. And then like as
Yeah.
we've been going through, it's like really helped me grow a lot. And
Mm-hmm.
it shows me what type of person I don't want to be in relation to my children.
Yeah, I can totally relate to that. I did a lot of unpacking this year as well. I feel like I've been unpacking for a while. And this year, this summer, actually, I admitted that a lot of my problems are because, to be frank, I hate myself a lot of the times. And, I mean, I fight it, but somewhere along the way, all of that, I guess, negative pressure gets to you.
Yeah, I can see that. And it's so hard. Like I've been on this journey. What would you say now? Maybe 2.5 years?
Mm-hmm.
I think it started like at the beginning of Corona time. Like I've been on this journey to love myself and be confident in the skin I'm in, um, and just not care what, like unapologetically love myself and not care what anybody says. Just this week, I had this man tell me, you know what, I can't please you, and I said, you know what, and this was like a business a man that I do like business with, and I was like, you know what, you're not the first man to ever tell me that. You're probably not going to be the last. I'm not offended. I don't care. Now, can I please have another agent because I don't want you. Um, and then
First of all,
he's like, you know what? I like that, a woman that knows what she wants. I said, I do, but I don't want you. Um,
right. That is not even the topic of this conversation.
yeah, so it's, it's like as a woman, don't be, if you don't want something, don't be afraid to say you don't want it. Don't be afraid to stand up for it. Don't be afraid to tell people to screw off.
Yeah,
Um,
don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. And
but you've got to learn to love yourself because
yes,
part of being able to, love your spouse, what, and love your children and just have a more positive mindset starts with loving yourself. If you don't love yourself and take time for yourself, it makes it's like so much stress and everything comes
yes.
along. I mean, granted, I do have stress, but at the same time,
I know
I
what you
try to take
mean.
like a couple hours here or there to just like do something for myself.
Hmm.
I'm not going to be doing very much of that the next few weeks because I got to get ready for back to school. I bought part of my kids' clothes, but where they go to school, they have to wear certain attire. So I'm still working on that. I haven't even got a backpack or any school supplies yet, other than the sanitary wipes or whatever you got to have, Clorox wipes. I don't know.
I wish schools would be like, hey, we're gonna need $50 from every parent to order school supplies. And I can just like go pay online and forget about it instead of having
Oh
to run
yeah, I
around
would be like,
town.
here is my money, take it.
Yeah. Like, you
Also,
want some extra to get this extra thing for your room? Fine, just take my money and get it.
yes, it's also a good time to remember too, if you can afford it. I know some people are like, I don't have kids. What can I do to help out? You can contact like your local schools and like the social service and stuff. They will always take donations of school supplies this time of
Yes.
year, like
Hmm.
because to help out people who are less fortunate. And I know a lot of people can't. They're like, oh, I don't want to get help or whatever. But if they see your kids come to school and they don't have what they need, there are people who give donations, and they give those donations to the kids, like backpacks and various
Hmm.
other items. I know, like our church is taking up school supplies,
Yeah.
um, different different things. And then I don't know who needs to hear this, but you should probably get your kids on a routine sometime pretty soon, depending on when they go back to school, like in the bed routine, so they can
Yeah,
go
we
to bed.
started pulling back like half an hour for bedtime. And each week we just go back another half hour.
Yeah, see, we're the crazy people over here. We don't give our kids a bedtime, but we say if you want to stay up all night, you're going to deal with that the next day at school. You're going to stay awake at school. It doesn't take them very long to get their life together
Right.
and realize that they've made a bad choice. Um, the only thing, like, where my kids go to school, they can't wear like denim and stuff like that. That's the only thing I hate because do you know what it's like trying to find knee length shorts in 2022 for girls?
I actually do. I see a lot of complaints about that, and you
Knee-length
know,
shorts and knee-length skirts, and shorts that are not tight,
yeah,
and pants that are not tight, that are not denim,
uh-huh,
not even colored denim.
yeah, and
Um,
kids come in all kinds of sizes.
yeah,
And actually, one of my favorite Smo shops, they make uniforms and they offer custom sizing. And I see a lot of good reviews about that, so I might hit that up.
yes. Um, I agree with that. I think I've ordered from the same shop um, on several occasions, and everything I've always had has been high quality products and has been made to fit. I've had things that have been modified to fit my daughter based on her size, like her height and weight.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so, and that's awesome. It's also about her height and weight. My kid is big enough not to have to ride the car seat anymore. I'm like, holy smokes, can we retire it? She's 80 some pounds.
Gosh, your child is growing, but mine has too. Like, I think I have the same reaction as you do when we see pictures of each other's kids. We're like, whoa, they had a growth
Yeah.
spurt.
So, what kind of crazy stuff have your kids done this summer?
Mostly they have killed each other on Roblox, Minecraft, and what was that other game they play? Fortnite.
What about the
And then,
Nerf incident you had?
oh yeah, and then the other day, I don't know what the heck they were doing. I was in a meeting and like my kid like started crying and he was like, no, you shot me. And I was like, what? So we went over there and his sister shot him like square in the butt with a Nerf gun.
Mine?
And then so he said, well, then your punishment should be that we shoot you from 2 inches away in the butt with a Nerf gun. And she cried. Like, we didn't even do anything. We just said that's what we would do, and she cried. And I was like, well, if you knew it would hurt, then why did you do it?
Yeah, that was a bad idea. Let's see. What are my kids? My kids, they've been fighting each other all summer. Um, they've gotten into makeup. They both like makeup these days. Like
Mm.
I over the past couple of years have gotten into makeup myself, and sometimes they're like, people are like, man, that's too much. I'm like, you know what? I'm a lot, so it's okay. But now my
I
girls are
feel
like
like when we
trying to.
first met, it was like maybe a few months, and then I feel like we both started on this growth journey for ourselves, which has been really positive for me.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
I think the trip that we took like officially set it all in motion 125,000%. um, but yeah, so my girls they've been doing makeup and uh, taking care of the animals. We have one dog, six chickens, and a fish now. Thinking
holy
about
crap.
eventually getting some goats. Um, like I said, I'm trying to think if they've really done anything crazy to piss me off, like super bad. Oh, I did tell them we would get a house phone, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their friends call like on our cell phones all the time. Well, not my cell phone because I don't give them the number, but um, they call on the other phone. So I told my husband and I had this great idea. We can get a landline with a rotary phone and just put it in our kitchen,
Mm.
so they can talk to all their friends from the kitchen. Um,
All over town.
and then they think since they're on summer break they don't have to do anything.
They don't have to wait.
Like they think since they're on summer break they shouldn't have to do anything. They should just lay around and rest and relax because they're on break. Yeah, that's not how this works. So just trying to keep them motivated. I know we've been going to the library quite a bit. Usually we go to the zoo, but we haven't done that because I hurt my back and I don't want to be
Yeah.
walking around.
Hopefully your back gets better soon.
And then, just we just been trying to take care of ourselves. Um,
Yeah, my kid's been into makeup too. And there's I don't buy her play makeup because a lot of it is not tested for allergy reactions and stuff when you go buy makeup from Claire's or something.
Yeah, we
So,
never buy that.
right. So, to the moms out there, if you want to get your kids makeup for them to play with, you can buy like Elf brand or, gosh, what is that other brand that I like? BH Cosmetics. That's right. They're
Have you
pretty
tried
cheap
that
and
elf
affordable.
primer?
Yeah, and they're actually it's actually really good makeup, but it's all been tested for allergies and safety and all that stuff. So if you guys want to get your kids play makeup, I would consider those brands versus actual play makeup, which may cause allergic reactions or has lead in it and not safe for the skin.
And you know what? In price comparison, the elf makeup is probably cheaper than the play makeup.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to guess, I'm gonna tell you what. I use that elf primer, that hydro proof
Mm-hmm.
primer. It's like the milk one, but it's the elf brand. That stuff is off the chain. It will keep your makeup on all day, literally
Wow.
all day, through the rain and everything. It will keep it on.
I have a subscription to one of those beauty bags, so that's always fun for me.
Yeah. Um, so we already discussed my swimsuit failure. If anybody would like the link to the said swimsuit, just let me know. I don't think you want it though. I don't think you
I
want it.
don't I don't know if people are actually seeing this because the link is different from what we scheduled last night. I don't know why it had this hiccup.
But we can share it afterwards, right? And they can replay
Yeah,
it.
we can definitely share it afterwards.
And I
But
need to add this on my YouTube channel.
yeah.
Uh, so, did you do this burpee challenge?
Oh yeah, me and a friend did a burpee challenge for the last 2 months. And it officially ended 2 days ago, but I think we're just gonna extend it until September. Because he had an event to go to for Hex for PulseCon, and I just wanted to get in better shape for myself, and so we
I know. Look at
decided.
you on here. You look amazing.
Yeah, my avatar looks amazing, even though she keeps like getting all cracked out, like my AOC picture last night.
Look
But
at that muscle tone.
yeah, I definitely don't look like this in real life.
It's okay. Me neither. You better put a hundred more
Right.
pounds on her.
But yeah, no, the animes has very limited choices in how we can make ourselves look. Like I was able to pick my hair color, my eye color, and I think like my nose and my lip shapes, and that was it. I can't make
Same
them
here.
like more realistic to me, but I guess that's okay, right?
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, we've just been doing this burpee challenge, and at first we started out with just 8 burpees um, a day in the morning, like first thing you do after you wake up, and then we increased it, and then now we're doing burpee roulette, which is we see what the gas price is for Ethereum, which is a crypto, and then whatever it is, that's how many burpees we have to do.
Oh,
And it's laughable because right now it's cheap, like between I don't know 8 and 15 gwei, which is their pricing unit.
now's the time to buy it.
But we're afraid that if a project releases like something on the day that the time that we're picking, it might be like 30 or 50 or 80. Sometimes it's 2,000. We're gonna die if that happens.
Yeah, you might have to reevaluate, reassess the situation at that time.
I know, but we're so in this like let's fucking go fuck around and find out mode that we're not gonna quit. But so I've been doing that, and then we add in a couple of other things like handstands, just to do like a full body workout in less than 5 minutes, at the beginning of your day.
Oh yeah.
And then I've been doing intermittent fasting where I eat between noon and 8 because that's what works for me. And it's actually working. I feel pretty good. My clothes are looser. My body's changing in a positive way.
It's awesome.
So I think I'm just going to keep it up. Like it's easy for me to do, right? Because we're at a stage in our lives now. We're not without responsibilities. We have kids and family and jobs that we have to get to, and
Yeah.
getting up at 4 o'clock to go do CrossFit or work out for 2 hours is just not feasible anymore.
Oh, yeah. I'm telling you, when my back gets better, I'm gonna do that one TikTok challenge where you do the handstand, you put your legs over your head and everything else. I'll
The
do my
what challenge? Sorry,
It's
you
like a
sound far away.
TikTok. It's like a TikTok challenge where you do a handstand and you put one foot on the wall and then you put the other one above your the other way. Scissors
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
I'm gonna do it when my back gets better. Yeah.
You might want to try yoga.
Yeah, I thought about that too. I was thinking, you know what? If I'd done yoga, that'd be pretty cool.
I think, don't you remember I sent you that one yoga thing that a guy did?
Yes.
I think that's a really good one for you guys to do.
Yeah, I think.
Or actually, I signed up for something called a sauna app or something, and it has like 15 to 20-minute workouts that you can do. Like you just follow along on your phone. And I did that before I started doing this burpee challenge, and it fit within like the allotted time I had before like the day starts, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm really considering doing yoga. I'm gonna start somewhere. My kids can do it with me.
Yeah, and you can start with like beginner stuff now. You know, and you can look for the poses that are easy on your back so you don't hurt it more. But there's
Yeah.
definitely stuff that you can do if you are interested, and we can chat about it offline. I can send you some resources.
Yeah, you know something else? Have you heard about these people who are like releasing trauma from their body by doing certain maneuvers? I'm
Heard
gonna
about
research.
what?
I'm gonna research this more. They're like releasing trauma from their body, like stored trauma in their body from doing certain kind of exercises.
Oh, mm-hmm.
I don't know if it works. If anybody's tried that, drop it in the comments. Let us know if it works.
Yeah, I don't know. I just needed to keep it easy and short and something that I can do without
Yeah.
thinking about it very much.
Um, am I forgetting anything today?
Hmm?
Did I forget anything so far today?
I don't think so. I think it was just catching up, getting back to school. Hopefully next time we'll figure out the other new technical difficulties we had.
Maybe we can get our avatars more in line with our so.
Yeah.
Uh, my real hair is way longer than hers. She just
Right. My real hair is like looking like, you know, that gif of the cat that looks all crazy.
You know, my
That's
avatar looks
me.
much better than I do right now. I'm sitting here in my pajamas and some braids. Um, but yeah, guys, it's been a crazy, hectic summer.
Right. Now we're heading straight to crazy back to school season.
We'll be ready for Christmas before you know it. Thanksgiving,
Oh,
Christmas, Jesus
and
camp.
our podcast would just improve.
Yeah, Jesus camp. Um, the whole works. We're unstoppable.
We are.
Ladies on a mission.
Well, it was good catching up. I think it's a good spot for us to wrap up.
I agree. Thank you all for listening today. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a magical day.
Yep.
And
Take care of yourselves.
And remember to be unapologetically, authentically yourself, and don't give a shit what anybody thinks.
All right. Until next time, everybody.
Have a good day. Bye.
Bye.